This video is for people who are unmotivated, or if you're just going through that phase of a little bit of laziness, or you feel tired and just don't have the energy to go out and train, and you're just unsure about your progress, or you kind of doubt where you are as a player. So I've got a few things to say, and number one is going to be greatness is always in the decisions. And just like it says, it's always about your decisions. Will you get up like you promised to yourself and go train? Will you do that one more sprint, even though you know how painful that is going to be? Will you do that one more time? Because that hard stuff is going to get you there. It's never the easy things that get you where you want to be. It's always the hard stuff. So the question I would ask is, am I in this or not? It is always good decisions, hard decisions that you make that pave the way to success. So that's my number one. And number two is something I try and live by every single day to one day hopefully reach my goals. Short-term goals, long-term goals, whatever that might be. The quote is, the magic you're looking for is in the work you are avoiding. Again, this is something I try to live by. Training is never, ever meant to be just fun. But you need to go out there and train, practice, make mistakes, learn. That's the feedback loop. And then get better. And that's everything between start and success. That is it. Training, making mistakes, learning, and going through that feedback loop. The more you practice, the more success you will have. And the more you realize that that's what training brings you. That's when training really starts to be fun because of that exact feedback loop. The more you train, the more success it's going to bring you. And because of that, you get to enjoy training more. So put this between your two ears. The magic you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding. Number three, how you feel right now is why no one else does what you do. And if you push through this, it's more reason why no one will ever be who you are. You are exactly where you're meant to be. It is the actions and the inactions that you took in the past that brought you here today. So you are exactly where you are meant to be. Just think about this for a second. In the UK alone, 0.5% of players who join professional academies at under 9 level progress to play for a first team. 0.5. And you think that number is astounding. Now listen to this bit here. 0.012%. Listen to that again. 0.012% of boys participating in youth football academies sign professional contracts with Premier League clubs. That's the top division that you can play in England. But again, 0.012% will go on to play for the Premier League club. Well, not play, sign a contract. That's even lower, right? So with that success rate, and you are where you are because of your actions and inactions that you took in the past, where do you want to be in the next 3 to 5 years? Start with that. Where do you want to be in the next 3 to 5 years? What actions do you want to take? And like I said, greatness is always in the decisions. And the magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. So if you have a goal, and that is to play professionally or at a certain level, and the actual statistical percentage to get to that level is that slim, you've got to put in the work. And if that doesn't motivate you, you simply are not cut out to get to that level, right? And that's okay. That's totally okay. But if that is what you want, what are you going to do, right? And this leads me to tell you this bit, the last bit. And this is something I learned from Alex Hormozy. And that is short-term pain versus long-term pain. Comfort is a short-term gain. Fear is a short-term pain. Fulfillment is long-term gain. Regret is long-term pain. You want to trade short-term pain for long-term gain, not short-term gain for long-term pain. Choosing the latter is a guaranteed loss just later. So you might feel okay now. Body doesn't hurt. You're happy with where you are. But come the future, when you're looking back, there is going to be that long-term pain. So my question to you is, what are you going to choose today? These are the harsh truths that I learned to the bone when I became too old to achieve my goal of signing a professional contract. And that is my long-term pain, that I never made it. And I wish someone had told me sooner, woke me up. And it might not be too late for you, right? So are you going to have the same regret as me, or will you trade your short-term pain for your long-term gain? You pick.